What's good, everybody?
You.
You already know the vibes. The Knicks are back in the win column tonight, beating the Houston Rockets. What was the score? I forget. 109 to 94.
94.
Moving back up in the standings to fifth place. Shout out to my people in the building. Michael Brown, I see you. My guy BJ Samuels, aka the Troll God, in the building. I see you. If you're in the building, press the like button for your people. Uh, let me see. BJ. What I'm about to say. Uh, I'm about to inbox you the link, BJ. Why not, right? Yeah. Shout out to Darlene in the building. You know what I mean?
Always.
Paul is in the building. We see
Hey.
you. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I ain't gonna hold you. In the beginning of the game, it was looking a little rocky. It was looking a little rocky. I did not like the way that we start out this game. We couldn't hit a 3-point shot to save our lives to start this game. I was like, oh man, don't tell me it's gonna be one of them nights. But lucky us, the Rockets are trash. The Rockets are trash, and that worked to our advantage. And I'm happy. Uh, any quick thoughts on the game before we get into detail?
No, I felt exactly the same way. First 3 quarters, well, first 2 quarters and a half, I'm like, I know y'all not gonna because the Rockets are that type of team that you let them stay in the game and stay close, they may just come out with a win. So I'm like, we're not gonna let them sit around. We're not gonna let them stay that close. And then so when we started pushing in the third quarter, I'm like, all right, cool, cool. And fourth quarter, they just handle business. What we supposed to do to teams that are not as good as us. Um,
Yeah, absolutely.
so not happy with the win, but happy with the win.
Yeah, and they definitely. You know, it kind of seemed like with JB being out a couple of games, it's like they kind of forgot how to play with JB in the lineup again. Like, it's like, oh, okay, this is what we're supposed to be doing. And in the second half, uh, we did exactly what we were supposed to do offensively. I wasn't in love with the way that Julius played the first half. I wasn't in love with the way OG was. Offensively, we were all bad. We
Facts.
was sloppy. We was turning over the ball way too much for my liking. Uh, but we did what we were supposed to do tonight. Losing to the Rockets tonight would have been a major letdown. It would have been a major lost opportunity because we got to take advantage. We got this home stretch, and we got to win these games, especially against teams like the Rockets. But this is what we do: we beat under 500 teams. That's what we do.
Facts.
We beat those guys. Do you feel me? So handling business. Second half was a whole lot better. We barely saw Dante today, which was kind of weird, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
but Dante was struggling in this game early on, bad,
Mm-hmm.
like on both ends of the court. It
Yeah.
was a mismatch problem with him, so I think Tibbs went with Josh Hart more this game because of just the size of Josh Hart versus the DiVincenzo. But we barely got
Mm-hmm.
to see him. Um, but yeah, second half, don't getting downhill, getting to the basket, and the shots started falling. OG hit 2 3-pointers back to back, one from each side of of the court, playing lockdown defense. And we started doing the things that we know we could do, move the basketball and things of that nature. Again, I reiterate, thank God that the Rockets is trash because if they were a decent team, I don't know if we win this game tonight.
Right. And I think that speaks to our versatility with, being able to bring in another guy when one is struggling and not really losing anything. The way, we could bring in Hart for DiVincenzo, we could bring in iHeart for Mitch, and we're not losing a step. And so that speaks to the depth of our team. But yeah, second half was way, way, way better. I feel like we stopped trying to be overly aggressive because I think that's where a lot of the turnovers especially for Julius in that first half, those three offensive fouls, because he was being super aggressive.
Yeah,
And it's cool to be aggressive, but when you're overly aggressive, you kind of like get called for stupid fouls.
yeah.
Um, but we, figured it out, and I think the good part with this team is that they can hit threes, but they're so great in the paint, and
Yeah,
so they
facts.
need to default to playing in the paint when those 3 point shots ain't going down because they will eventually go down.
Yeah, yeah. One of those offensive fouls with Julius was capped though. I think it was the one again with Shagun. The one with
Uh-huh.
Shagun, yeah, that was capped, bro. That was an offensive foul, but whatever. You feel me? We but speaking of Shagun, shout out to Hart. Shagun is a really good young player, and Hart had son on Smash tonight. I mean,
That's a fact.
Hartenstein, excuse me. Hartenstein had son on Smash tonight. It was beautiful to see.
That's a
Uh,
fact. Earlier
it was
before the
beautiful to
game,
see.
Fraz on the Discord, he said we need to watch out for Sagoon. He's like, we need to watch out for him. He's really good. We need to contain him. And sure enough, we did what we were supposed to do.
Absolutely, we definitely put the clamps on Shagun, and it's not like Shagun wasn't making good moves, man. Like you can see that he's a really talented player in the way he moves on the court.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you can tell he's really good. But
Mm-hmm.
Hartenstein does what he does. Hart, I ain't gonna lie though. Hartenstein fuck around and found out that he got banged on twice. I was like, this is unusual. They, my boy got dunked on twice, but he did get some get back. He caught a couple blocks today. He got some get back though, but he got boomed on twice, and I was like, oh no.
I mean, but you can't be really mad because he did try. He tried.
Yeah.
It
Now
ain't
that
like he
comes
just stood there. But
that comes with that comes with the territory when you're trying to
facts.
block shots. You're going to get dunked on. And he got dunked on by some young athletic pause, some young long athletic guys and it, but he still had a good game.
Facts.
What he was like, he had 11 boards tonight.
Facts. 5 assists, 7 points. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had a good game still. But yeah, speaking of defense though, OG holding Jalen Green to 15 points was huge. Uh,
Facts.
huge tonight. And you know, Jalen Green is a good young player, but I got a rant about that.
Do it because I'm ready. I already know where we
Oh, so
going.
we going there already. All right, I was gonna try to wait for the rant. Well, as this Nick said, let's get to it. Uh, Trogon, hold on, let me bring Trogon. DJ was
What's
good.
going
Was
on?
good.
What's
You
going
pulled up
on?
at the you pulled up at the right time. I'm about to go on a little rant. So
We
Oh,
don't go on
really?
losing
Uh-oh.
streaks. We go
What
on win
happened?
yeah.
streaks. We lost that one.
Oh,
Like we don't go on losing
what's that?
streaks. We go on win
Oh no,
streaks.
that's the
We
wrong
lost
one.
that one.
That's me making fun of Black Man Breezy. There we go. That's the correct sound. It's rant time. So boom. Finally we get to play Jalen Green after Gilbert Arenas talk all that shit about if the Knicks offered Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson to the Rockets for Jalen Green, they'll turn that down. Guess what?
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Green had 15 points, got shut down by OG tonight. And guess what? Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson gave them 30 pieces. This is what I'm saying, bro. Just because people played in the NBA don't mean that they right. A lot of times they be capping and they be having their own agendas. Listen, Gilbert Arenas had a solid 2 good years as a superstar, but other than that, the rest of his career was lackluster.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh
want
my.
him talking about what it takes to be the guy and how to succeed at being the guy and who's the guy and who's the not. You were barely the guy. And when you was the guy, your team was trash. So with that being said, watch your mouth when you talk about Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson. Because I guess You had 2 seasons where you scored above 25 points. Everything else was 20 and below for you, good brother. And it wasn't on high efficiency. You are below 45% shooter from the field for your career, good brother.
Mm-hmm.
So when you talk about people like Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle and the New York Knicks and what the New York Knicks need to be doing, take a look in the mirror. You're not that guy. This is how I know you're not that guy, because you
Mm-hmm.
every week sit next to a guy who wears a crown on his head, and I forgot he was even in the NBA. I had to be reminded that he was even an NBA player.
You know, I gotta get some of this, right? You know I gotta get some of this though, right? Because I've been waiting to get this too.
But yeah,
You go ahead and finish. You go ahead and finish, but I'm next. I'm next.
I'm about to land the plane. But yeah, so and when Brandon Jennings said that he was better than both of y'all, he was 100% right. He was better than both y'all. If he didn't get hurt, he would definitely would have been 10. It wouldn't even be close. But
Exactly.
Gilbert Arenas, when you talk about the New York Knicks, I just want you. And when you talk about Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle's on pace to have a better career than you. So when you talk about Julius Randle, shut up and tip your cap. Because if I'm not mistaken, I don't remember. I could be wrong, but I don't ever remember Gilbert Arenas in the playoffs.
No, he wasn't. That's the thing. He wasn't. So why are you
I
giving
don't.
advice if you wasn't even in the playoffs? That's the
I don't even.
question.
And so
Like,
yeah. So
I mean, Tea Time, you know Tea Time, Annie, I know we can't be listening to old Gunman Gilbert. Y'all know that. Old Gunman Gilbert. I mean, come on, man. This dude messed his career up over a dumb bet. He brought a gun into the locker room. Why are we listening to him, bro? Why are we even listening to him? Like, why do he even get any kind of airplay at all? Why?
listen, that you know, he's an idiot, but that's neither here nor there. You feel me? I'm keeping it basketball with Gilbert. You feel me? Because these are the facts that's gonna hurt him. You feel me? The fact that you
Yeah.
wasn't really the guy. You wasn't really, like, you had 2 years. You in those 2 years, it was elite stuff. I'm not gonna lie. 30 points a game. Like, yeah, I remember that. But it was only 2 years, and you played for over 10. So
I mean,
again,
his,
and out
his number
and out.
perceived him. His number perceived him, Agent Zero, because he had 0 appearances in the playoffs. So why are we listening to Gilbert Arenas? This is the question. Like, why is he even talking? Like, why? Like, why are you even thinking about the Knicks? You don't know nothing about New York, bro. Why are you even talking about New York?
He lost me when he said that we should trade our guy
Jalen Green, and we
Jalen
just bust
Green,
him.
because he's more sellable. He can take off his shirt and be put on billboards. I mean, the last time I remember, Patrick Ewing wasn't a good-looking guy.
And he was on the billboards.
And he was on billboards in New York, and he took us where we needed to be. I mean, good looks has nothing to do with basketball play.
Nah.
Yeah.
I
That's why they
mean, why
always
is he looking at this man's body though? Y'all ain't think about that. Like, why are you looking at this man's body though, bro? Like, why are you talking about this man's body? Y'all don't think that kind of weird?
yeah.
That's a little weird, don't you think?
That's a major pause.
So yeah, looking good. Still got them 19 and 21 on the season.
Yeah.
Looking good, got them 19. I'd rather be ugly and win games in the NBA than look good and lose games. You feel me? So again, I just wanted that bothered me. But
Yeah. Yeah, it bothered me too though, because I actually put the post up when he was saying all that dumb nonsense. What is it with him and Iggy, yo? Like Iggy talking about he actually said Mikal Bridges was the best player in New York right now. Mikal Bridges couldn't even bring himself to say he was the best player in New York, yo. Like, come on, are you serious? Like, yo, the hate be real, y'all. The hate be so real. Like, even when Kendrick Perkins is talking good about the Knicks, it's always that chick, Malika Andrews. Like, she always gotta like downplay whatever good they talking about for the Knicks, yo. Y'all gotta really watch her, yo. Like, she's a real Knick hater, yo. You don't even talk to Julius, and then you went right the next day and went right against his team when Perkins was trying to big us up again.
Uh,
So she's
so
phony. I can't stand
so
that for real.
so to both of them,
Hmm.
Iguodala been hating on the Knicks since when he left Golden State. I forgot it. He
Yeah.
did an interview. He was talking crazy about the Knicks, and I did a whole a segment on Iggy for that too. He's a hater. I
Hmm.
don't know why he's a hater, but maybe he was trying to use us for contract talks and we didn't want to play ball. That usually be the issue. That's why Charles Barkley got an issue with us still to this day. But he's a hater. Malika Andrews, she's not one of my favorite people, but yeah, she's definitely a hater. Every time, matter of fact, it's the whole ESPN staff,
Facts.
Stephen A. included, a so-called Knicks fan. Uh, it's definitely propaganda over
Di-
there against the Knicks, and it's consistent. You feel me? Like throughout the
Always.
whole staff, like Kendrick Perkins cannot say a good thing about the Knicks without somebody or all of them on the panel being like, "Oh no, 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 no," when the proof
All
is
right.
in the pudding. But go ahead.
I know
Facts.
y'all gonna agree with me what I'm getting ready to say real quick, but I like when my girl is on ESPN because she don't even follow the ESPN rule at all, and that's Monica McNutt, y'all. She don't care about
Absolutely.
what they be saying. She let them know what it is. Like she be like, okay, you can say what you want. She told Stephen A. right there. Okay, so think about this. Everything we all been saying, T-Time. Why are we giving up everybody for Donovan Mitchell like that? Like
Yeah.
Stephen A, you destroying the team just talking about the team. Like, how you going to,
Yo.
why are we destroy a team for just one man? We did that before. And look how long it took us to get back to where we at now, yo. Like, everybody got to, like, they got to really think about that, man. Like, we suffered because of that.
I mean, the
Like,
thing
giving
is
up a
that
whole team.
they're just
Can't do
gonna
that.
continue to talk because we keep them relevant in social media
Mm-hmm.
world. So they're
Yep.
gonna say the dumbest stuff because they know us Knicks fans are gonna react and give them acts and mentions
Absolutely.
and reposts and so this is why places like Knicks and Ish is better than those major ones.
Yeah. Go. You know why? Because we actually speaking from a real fan point of view. We actually
Yeah.
speaking how we speak every day about them. We not just saying trying to front for the media, like what they call it, nicks for clicks and stuff. We not doing that.
Absolutely.
We talking real about them right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're not capping about them. If they do messed up, we say they messed up. You know, we don't try to camouflage that they didn't do something wrong. No, we tell you, no, they did something wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what we said just the other day, we was talking. I said, look, listen. I love regular season Julius. I need to see playoff Julius, man. I don't
Yo.
doubt what that man can do. I just gotta see this in the playoffs, man. Then
So
I'm good. I'm
so
good
so
then.
check it. So check it. Before we keep further digress, let's wrap up this game. We spoke most
Hmm.
about the first half.
Okay.
Last thing I pretty much want to say is you can tell that well, we already knew the difference that Jalen Brunson makes with this team. And you see clearly night and day with our third and fourth quarter efficiency. Uh,
Hmm.
that Jalen Brunson we all knew this already,
Right.
but Barry was
He's a
good.
superstar, y'all. I'm sorry.
I'm
He's
not.
a
I'm
superstar.
not.
He's a
I'm not gonna
superstar.
put that
Like,
on the screen, Barry. But you funny. Um,
they can say what they
uh,
want, but he's a superstar. I'm sorry.
yeah,
Like
absolutely,
the thing
absolutely.
that he do, did you see what he did today? You see how he was just like just took over. Like he just took over. Like he got 3 and 1s in a row. Who does
That's a
that?
fact.
Yo, that's
That's a fact.
superstar status. Let me ask y'all two things. Don't it feel good that now we got somebody we ain't too worried no more? I'm not worried no more when he's on that floor. I'm not worried. Whenever he's
Yeah,
on the floor, I'm not worried, bro. I'm not.
and
I'm
and,
just not
and that
worried no more.
and that's my and that was my and that's to my point. You feel me? Like when he's on the floor, like clearly he's the guy, the leader, the guy, especially in late in games, the guy that you want with the ball in his hand. And this will also leads to a concern of mine. This is where I was getting at is the fact that, you know, we need another ball handler. You feel
Yeah,
me? Pause. That was
yeah,
crazy.
you do.
But we need somebody else that when Jalen Brunson goes to the bench, that can facilitate breakdown defense. I love Deuce. I love Deuce.
Yeah,
I
I do
love Deuce.
too.
I
He
love
a
his
shooter.
hard work.
He a shooter
I
though.
love
He a shooter.
Yeah, I love
He's
his
a
hard
shooter.
work, how the way he stay ready. You feel me? I love those things about him, but he cannot break down the defense. You feel me? Like
No,
he cannot do it. So so to
no,
wrap up my point, to
I
wrap up
want
my
Ty
point,
Jones. I think Ty Jones. That's what I
yeah.
want.
But to wrap up my
Somebody low
point,
level.
but to wrap
Hmm.
up my point, uh, this team as constructed, we're going to need Jalen Brunson to be healthy as long as possible if we're going to stay this way. Like, no more resting, none of that, because we're going to lose if if Jalen Brunson rests. You feel me? Because I don't want, what I don't want is to see the Julius Randle I saw with the last two games, who reverted, going back to being jump shot Julius Randle and point Julius Randle. Don't want that. I want Julius Randle that showed up in the second half, started going to the basket, taking corner 3-point shots when they're wide open, and doing stuff like that. And I digress.
Yep. Yeah, Julius, when he's bully balling, he's unstoppable. I don't know why he don't keep doing it. Like I wish that little ghost of Kobe come to him and tell him, "Will you go bully ball all day, man? What's wrong with you? You unstoppable. Like, he's unstoppable. Like we look, they couldn't do nothing with him today. Nothing. Nobody can when he gets like that. But I just need him to stop
Yeah.
dribbling like he Kyrie though. He got to stop doing that. Just stay in the pose and work the post. That's it. I just need him to work the post, T-Time and Anna.
Yeah,
I just need
but
him to work the post. I mean, I
but
like his
somebody,
threes. He's
I
open,
forgot
take
the
it.
I forgot the kid's
You know.
name. I forgot the guy's name, but I know he's TikTok famous. He do the montages and he be like, "Yeah, I'm Tom, that guy." Uh, uh, Shout out to my guy JJ Jackson. He sent the link to
Mhm.
something, a video that the guy did called "Is Julius Randle Really the Problem?" I think most of us
I
watched it.
seen it.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and the kid made a point that Julius Randle is being asked to do something that somebody his size is not supposed to do. You feel me? Like the people around his size and weight don't do what Julius Randle do. So because he looks clumsy and it's sloppy, is because he's not supposed to be doing these things. I've been saying this from years ago. Just because you could do something some of the time does not mean you're supposed to be doing it all the time. The only person Julius Randle size that do the things that Julius Randle do, I'm talking about 6'8", 250 plus, is LeBron James. And he's a freak of nature. It's not a regular thing, bro. What
Yeah.
Julius Randle tries to do and does is not a regular thing, bro. For somebody his size and weight to do, it's not supposed to happen. So, yeah, should he not, like today, I was upset because he wasn't identifying the double team quick enough. This is something that
Mhm.
Anna gave him praise for doing earlier in the season, being able to read and identify the double teams quicker and not turn over the ball. What the last two games did to Julius Randle was put him back into old ways where he's holding the ball and thinking too much about running the offense versus
Hmm.
reading and reacting. You feel me? And he fell back into that today. And even though these guys are
Mhm.
trash, they got super active hands. They was picking Jalen Brunson pocket today, and you
Facts.
Mhm.
rarely see that. You feel me? So,
Yeah.
but Jules gonna be all right. He gonna be all
Yeah.
right. Uh, so there's some topics I want to get through today, and we could just talk about whatever. But I want to make sure I don't forget to talk about it.
Mhm.
Uh, Big headline. Oh, before I do that, everybody in the building, press the like for your boy. Uh, and if you ain't on YouTube, go to YouTube, subscribe. Let me put the banner up for a couple seconds. I'm gonna block your
Yeah.
face pause for a minute so I could get my
Mhm.
yeah. So yeah, everybody, you know what I mean, pop over to the YouTube, subscribe, press like for your boys and gal. You know what I mean? Sharing is caring. You know what I mean? All that good stuff. So boom, on to the next topic, which is James Dolan getting sued for sexual assault on whatever it is or unwanted sex. I didn't read the whole article. I ain't going why. I'm gonna reserve my my opinion for the to y'all done because I might be a little bit controversial. So
Mhm.
Uh, ladies first, I guess, because
Yeah.
me and
Yeah.
DJ been doing a lot of talking.
Mr.
I
Nick,
mean,
you
I
go.
don't really care at this point. I don't care about anything that has to do with James Dolan. I'm just being 100% honest. As long as it has no effect on our team,
Yeah.
you
Yo,
can take him, arrest him. I don't
Well,
care what they do with him. No, but seriously, I think if it is true, I mean the NBA can force him to sell.
yeah, just like
Um,
they
yep.
did the Clippers coach
right,
owner.
which could have implications to our team. So that does concern me because you never know what a new owner wants and how they're gonna
Hmm.
manage the team. Right now, James Dolan is really quiet and kind of letting our front office do their thing.
Yeah,
And so to
Yeah.
have to sell to an owner that may be more hands on may not be a good look for us. So I do hope that it dies down. And for the sake of it, I mean, that's a serious charge, and I really hope it ain't true, just for him as a person, because I mean, who wants that on their
Yeah.
on
on
their
they
shit?
on they resumes that stain on their jacket. Troll
Facts.
God was good. Talk to
Ooh.
me.
Mm. That trafficking thing, that don't sound good at all. That part of it, like the trafficking,
Hmm.
Yeah,
he can ready to sell. He can ready to sell the team. Your mom will get ready. He get ready to sell the team because that trafficking thing right there, that's something big right now, like in the country. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
that's all they talking about right now about human trafficking and stuff. And he was part of that. I don't want him to be my owner no more. I don't know about y'all if he's doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a little girl. We got little girl. All of us got girls. Like, can y'all
absolutely.
imagine? You understand what I'm saying? Like, we all got girls, man. Like, we all got daughters, and like, I couldn't even imagine not being able to find my daughter ever. Like, after
Yeah,
somebody just took her away for money. Like, nah,
yeah.
no.
So
Like, it's crazy. It
so
is.
boom. So all right. So first, the trafficking thing is more because she's saying that James Dolan passed her off to the Weinstein guy, whatever his name is.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and
Mm.
that so it's not like she was kidnapped. She wasn't kidnapped. Like they just saying that she she's saying that James Dolan introduced her to the Weinstein guy for sex. You feel me? So that's what it's
Mm-hmm.
trafficking. But
Oh,
now
okay.
this is where I might be controversial. This is just me. You know what I mean? Uh, I'm not saying that we shouldn't believe the lady. I just find it weird that you you go straight for the money. You feel me? You go straight for the money. No justice.
Mm-hmm.
Like to if in my mind, if you were being done wrong and somebody forcibly proliferated sex from you, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Um, in my mind, I would think that you would want that person to go sit behind bars and do time. You went
Yeah.
straight for the civil case. You waited 10 years down the line, went straight for the civil case, and y'all going for the bag. Now,
Mm.
this is why I'm inclined to be like, yo, I want more evidence because
Yeah.
you 10 years ago to say that you are my massage therapist and I forced myself on you for unwanted sex. Like they didn't use the R word. They didn't use the R word. They just said that the sex was unwanted, right? So
So
there's
that's
no
the
way
R
to
word. That's
yeah.
the R word.
So
Yeah, it's the R word.
there's no way to prove that we even had sex. Like there's no way
Right.
that I could
Hmm.
you could authenticate or deny that intercourse even happened between these two. Now it's just pretty much hearsay,
Right.
your word versus my word, and you going
Right.
for the bag. And we living in an area where it's not saying that we shouldn't. Not saying that we. It just the I think the term or the phrase that used is believe women. Like, and it looks crazy because we know what the Weinstein guy did. We knew he was a creep, but my
Hmm.
son
Right.
James Dolan in 2019 dropped a whole record talking about that. Like, yo, I should have known. Like, he was like, yo, in James Dolan's song in 2019 said, yo, we were like best friends. We used to stay on the phone for hours. You
Yeah.
told me the same lies you was telling everybody else. I should have known. If I known, I would throw myself on your train tracks to tell you to stop these vile attacks. This is what James Dolan wrote in the bars. He wrote that in the bars, bro. You feel me? So, but it's easy picking. It's easy picking because you know who he's associated with, and then you tie that name to the situation, which makes it more believable. Again,
Facts.
I'm not saying that James Dolan is innocent because I don't know. I'm just saying I'm not too inclined to just jump out the window and believe that he's guilty because, again, I don't know.
Yeah.
And and if you're guilty by the jury of the public before you even reach court, a lot of times that has a lot to do with what your verdict gonna be.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a whole different situation. But look at Tory. Tory was guilty in the public before he was found guilty in the court, when clearly there was people on site that said that the girl had the gun. And the first witness they called up said the girl had the gun. Tory was still found guilty. Megan said she saw who shot her, even though she got shot in the back of her feet, which means you're facing away from the
Mm.
gunfire. But he was guilty in public opinion, so he's guilty because today's day and age, you cannot keep jurors away from the media.
Facts.
Yeah.
You can't do it. So, and that's just my thing. I had my issues with James Dolan as an owner of this basketball team, but as a
You
as a
don't wish
man,
that. Yeah.
yeah, as a man, if he didn't
Yeah.
do it, that
I
would
hope he
suck.
didn't. I mean, I
And
hope
it's
he
not
didn't.
like and it's not like women haven't lied about this kind of stuff before. Not
Facts.
saying that she's
No.
lying because I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Now
But the
I
No,
thing
have
I
is,
no
mean
why did
it's
it come
it's
out now
definitely
though? Like, what is the
it's
reasoning for
definitely
it now?
right. It's
Like, what is the
definitely
reason for it
suspect that
now?
it's been 10 years,
Yeah.
and that the statute of limitation for sex trafficking of an adult is 10 years.
So it's
So
over then.
that's super suspect. No, well,
Yeah.
that's why she went the civil route and she can't go the criminal route because the statute of
Yeah.
limitation has passed. I mean, I'm assuming if it's not true, I'm sure she thinks he's just gonna pay up so that she can be quiet because
Hmm.
he not only is he the owner of the Knicks, he's the owner of the Rangers. Rangers. He owns Cablevision. He has
Yeah.
a lot of
yeah,
big things. So I'm sure
Yeah.
if it isn't the truth, I mean, if it is the truth, I hope whatever happens happens. But
yeah,
if it isn't
absolutely.
the truth, I hope the truth does come out because, and I hate it as a woman because when it truly happens to women, women don't get believed because women that lie previous to you know it happening, and so it kind of sucks when people you and not just women, men too, because let's not act like it doesn't happen to men. But because so many people lie for money purposes or whatever they're looking for, it's a bad thing for people that it actually happens to. So I mean, it's super suspect that I mean, how are you really gonna prove like T Time said that this happened, that I even introduced you to him because I don't have text messages in my phone from 10 years ago.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have emails from 10 years ago. I can't even tell you what email address I had 10 years ago.
Right.
Mm-mm.
So
Can't.
it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out and what type of proof she has to these accusations because, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah.
No, it don't. Then again, I don't think he's gonna sell it to him. He got too much money. It's gonna go away. It's gonna go
Right.
away.
And that's
I,
It's gonna go
unfortunate.
away.
And that's unfortunate
Yeah.
because if it's
It's gonna
not
go
true,
away.
you're paying her to hush up
Yeah.
to save your businesses basically.
Hmm.
And it's a no win for either way to me.
Yeah.
if I was James Dolan,
Hmm.
first thing I say be like, "Oh, I ain't forced her to do anything. I paid her for the sex. Pro- prostitution ain't prostitution ain't as taboo as it used to be. You feel me?
Hmm.
It's not that taboo. They out here selling that thing left and right. You feel me? So
Right.
And look, hey, look, listen, they come up in your inboxes on everything trying to sell it to you. So it's so they sure enough trying to sell it now. Like
so
I'm,
so
my
how?
inbox, that spam is crazy.
Yeah.
My inbox
So
spam
now,
is crazy.
but seriously though, right? Like yeah, it just hard. It's just 10 years is a long time ago.
Fact.
You feel me?
Yeah,
It's a long time ago,
yeah,
and we gonna be at a place where it's he said, she said, and that's nasty work.
Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
then it's
Because
yeah.
like, what constitutes if
Uh-oh.
if she's saying he introduced her, that doesn't mean that he told you to go smash. You know what I'm
Exactly. That's
saying?
on
Like
you. Yeah, that's on you to do
that's like
that.
me telling you, like, yo, introduce me to your boy. You're not going to say, all right, I'm gonna introduce you so y'all can smash.
yeah,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? Like, it's gonna be interesting. I wanna see more. I just hope it has no implications on our team.
yeah,
Yeah. And
yeah.
me too. That's what I'm
So
thinking about too. I want it to
so
bother us.
so the downfall to wrap up this topic. I don't really like talking about shit like this, but it involves the
Yeah,
team, so gotta mention it. But to wrap this
yeah,
up, to Mrs. Nick's point, the only like you said earlier, the only implications is if we go down a nasty rabbit hole, pause, and find out that it's more nasty work to be done with this. I'm pretty sure they're gonna force Dolan to sell the team,
yeah.
and we in a crapshoot after that. Maybe Magic Johnson bias. You feel me? Maybe Magic,
Yeah.
but I'm not even sure I want Magic to own this team because it seemed like he'll be super hands on, and I want people that's gonna hire people to do their job and let those people do their job. You know what I
I don't know
mean?
about that TikTok because like Magic, I'm sorry to cut you off, but Magic, he seems to make as long as his business going right, he'll leave stuff alone, I think. Like I think he's that type. Because as long as his business is rolling and it's doing fine, he ain't gonna get too involved. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I think he's that type, bro. I don't think he would get involved like especially he see Leon and them like doing the right thing. Unless he sees something they don't see. He might come up to him like, yo, maybe I should do this. You know what I'm saying? Just see if this is what you should do. He might suggest. I can see him giving
Magic.
suggestions. Yeah.
Magic is super competitive and he want to win.
Mm-hmm.
So I could definitely see him like getting
Mm-hmm.
frustrated if things is not moving accordingly to his timetable and start doing shit on his own and overriding people. But that's all hypothetical. We don't know.
Hypothetical,
Yeah, I
very
mean,
hypothetical.
yeah, I
I
get.
just think that he got too much money. He gonna pay. It's gonna disappear. That's what they
Yeah,
do. That's what they do. Like he got the paper to make it disappear. Like it never even happened. Watch. We gonna forget about this like a couple
yeah.
months down the line. We gonna figure all about this situation. Watch.
Or not. These type of litigation cases usually go on for a while. You know what I mean? So this ain't gonna be the last time we talk about this Hale Nixon issue. But yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, it's nasty work, man. If that lady was sexually assaulted, I hope she receives justice in the
Yeah.
best way, shape, or form. But if not, if she's lying, I hope some bad stuff happened to her if she's lying because that's nasty
Facts.
work.
Yeah.
That's nasty work. But I'm gonna leave
Yeah.
that
It's not
there.
cool. Yeah.
Today in the NBA world, I wouldn't say shook up, but eyebrows were raised today in the NBA world. I got to speak about this is because in the Eastern Conference, a rival of ours, Pascal Siakam, just got traded to the Indiana Pacers for Bruce Brown and 3 third-round picks. That's tough, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's tough.
Yo, when
Listen,
I seen it, I was like, damn, Halliburton he got a side, he got somebody now. Halliburton really got somebody to work with right now, and somebody to run with him. Like,
that team, that team, that team was in desperate need of defense, and you get a hella defender in Pascal Siakam,
hmm
someone who can help turn to protect the rim. Their front court is tough, bro. Their front court is tough. And this is gonna be rough, man, because they didn't really break up their team. They gave up Bruce Brown. They still got all that young talent, and That's crazy. Like,
I mean,
am I scared? Do I think
they
the
really
Knicks could beat them in a 7 game series? Absolutely, all day in America. If we healthy and they healthy, oh yeah, if we could beat them in a 7 game series. But it ain't gonna be easy.
getting them Indian.
It's
Y'all
gonna be
know,
90s
come on.
style, New York and Indians.
I was just going to say that. Y'all not getting them vibes again? Y'all not feeling them vibes right now? Y'all not feeling
Yeah,
the Knicks and the Hicks vibe? Y'all not feeling that
yeah,
right now? I'm feeling that right
yeah,
now. Knicks versus Hicks. Here we go.
yeah,
It's getting ready to
yeah.
happen. Because remember,
That,
he already staring Wally down. He already acting like he wants smoke with us. So you
yeah.
already know. Oh yeah, that's another person I want to talk about too, Cheetah. While we just talking about things. I'm tired of Kyrie Irving, bro. We really got to beat him, yo. I really can't stand him. Like
Yeah.
it really pisses me off because it's like you watch him when he gets against the Knicks, he just turns into Super Kyrie. I'm looking at this game
Yeah.
today against the Lakers. He ain't doing shit. Nothing. Not even hitting threes. Nothing.
If
He ain't doing nothing. I'm watching this game, bro, and I swear to God, when they come to the Garden this year, Jalen better put it on him, yo. I need Jalen to drop 60 on him, bro. I need him to do it, please. He got to
yeah,
drop 60 on Kyrie, yo. I need that. I really need
it
him
ain't
to get this dude, yo.
it ain't even really just Kyrie. It's just the Mavericks in general. The way we lose to
Yeah,
them are disgusting. It's
yeah,
disgusting the way we lose to them. But I
yeah.
kind of wanted to finish talking about the Pacers
Oh, yeah, the
because
Pacers? Yeah. Yeah, the
because
Pacers going to be tough, bro. They're going to
another
be very tough.
another caveat to that is something that it's not funny, but it's funny because Knicks fans made me this way.
Hmm.
And
Go
there
first,
was
because I know where you going. I
there
know where
is
you going.
Obi's going right back to doing what he was doing as a Knick, right back.
But I didn't even think about that T-time. I'm like, yo, you just got me like thinking about that. Yo, he's the backup power forward again.
No, he's a backup to the backup because there was a kid
Yeah.
starting to get there was a kid starting to get more PT than him over there. I
Yep.
forgot the
Oh
kid name, but
wow.
he went back. Obi went back
Obi
to the
went back to
bench.
the bench already, and
Yeah.
now Siakam is
So
joining the team. Yep.
so my thing
Yeah, it's a
is
wrap.
my thing is Obi. I do wish the kid success, but he's trash on defense, and that's his Achilles heel. You feel me? And maybe he should have left well enough alone because he was going to continue to get PT. It might not have been the PT that he wanted, but he was still getting PT as a Knick.
Yep.
And now he might not be even getting any PT. He might just be sitting on the bench in his warm ups.
Yeah.
No
So
lie, I'm
Yeah.
surprised he wasn't part of that trade.
facts, facts.
Mm-hmm.
That might have been his best bet.
Facts. Go back
I
and
might
play with his homeboys in Toronto.
I might have called the front office after I saw that. Like, yo, is it too late for y'all to put me in that trade? Because your brother, you gonna be sitting at the bench clapping it up. You gonna be sitting. You gonna be looking like Jacob at the end of the bench. I'm not gonna be
He
able to
gonna be like
differentiate the
Brian
two.
Akadachi, whatever his name is, Brian.
He's gonna be like his brother, Obi and Jacob on the bench. You feel me? And you know that sucks. It sucks because I do wish
Yeah.
Obi success, but the way Knicks fans act like we did something so atrocious by holding Obi back. Julius Randle didn't allow this kid to develop. If he goes somewhere else, he's gonna be averaging 30 points a game. And look, we we
Mm.
we not halfway through the season yet. We not at the 40 game mark. And son is already looking like he not gonna get no PT. That sucks, but I just thought that was kind of hilarious. I didn't realize it right away neither, BJ. I ain't gonna lie. But when I did, I was like, wait a
You just
minute.
opened up my eyes to it. I'm like, wow, he is a backup. He went there just to be a
Wait a
backup all
minute.
over again. That's
He's about
crazy.
to be the backup to the backup because somebody
Damn.
else is getting PT ahead of him, which is crazy.
Mm. Whew. Damn, maybe Obi should have been quiet. Bitch, instead of cursing Tibbs out like that, I guess, huh?
All I'm gonna say is
Maybe
he
he should
my
have just.
problem no more.
No, I think he just got what. I think that's
Dolan,
right.
like I can't call all the guys that ain't Knicks players no more because it's like every time they play is like, oh, you seen quick game? Oh, you see RJ had another. I don't give a damn no more. They ain't Knicks.
Yeah.
They ain't doing for us, and I mean I don't wish bad on them, but I'm over it. At this point, we're winning still. Like, what do we care? Now, if we were
Yo,
hmm
losing, then you'd be like, damn, like, we miss them. But, bro, we what, 7-2 since the trade? Like, come on. Get over it at
absolutely.
this point. It's a wrap. Who cares?
Exactly. Yeah, I mean,
Absolutely.
it worked. It definitely worked out for the better for us. It definitely went in our favor. It definitely did. Like that
Yeah.
trade definitely went in our favor. Like that can't, yo. I never knew like OG Anobi was this good, bro. Like he's showing you just how good it is. He's probably being held back over there in Toronto. It's like he opening up now. But that was my only problem at first. But now he's starting to look for his shot, and he needs to. Because I think he can average about 20 some points a game if he start looking for his shot.
But we
Like
don't need
he's
him
not
to.
scared.
But we
No, we
don't need
don't.
him
No,
to.
we don't. But it'll help. I'm just saying it'll still help. And he plays defense. Y'all seen it today. Like,
So
like his defense is what really gets me. I just like his defense. His defense is crazy. Like
I
it's
mean,
really hard to score on that dude.
not only his defense, but what is done for the team defense. I mean, we
absolutely.
still
hmm
have the number one
Yeah.
defense this year
Yes.
since the trade. Like, guys are barely getting over 100 points a game. Like,
Yes. They can't
and
even
and
get
and
on.
and it's because everyone's falling into place. They're following his
hmm
lead on defense. People aren't having to help extra and lose their
No.
man because they can trust that everyone is doing what they need to do. I mean,
hmm
every game we're putting OG on the best offensive player that the other team has. And granted, some guys he's not going to be able to stop, right? Like they're just talented.
hmm
They're
Hmm.
superstars, but we're not scrambling as much defensively as we were earlier in the year because of him and because of the fact. And I'm gonna say it again because we talked about it in previous shows. Randall's not taking off on defense on any plays since the trade.
No.
Hmm.
He has been consistently doing well on defense since the trade,
He
and
wasn't
it's
to that
because
other day.
he has
That
to
other day they
follow
showed that
the
tape of
lead.
him. He
Yeah.
kind of moped around a little bit that last game. He was kind of moping around a little bit, and his man ran right behind him. He wasn't even paying attention. Like, he got them little lapses. He got to stop that. There's a
Yo,
tape on it. I don't know if y'all seen the tape of it, but I seen it, and I'm like, oh man, like they always like catch it. It's like they be looking for any little thing on him though. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Now I think that was just the only thing that he did wrong in that game, honestly. But it did look bad. It's like he missed
Yeah.
like 3 assignments just because he just didn't hustle, and we really lost that game because we didn't hustle more. They just wanted it more than we did, and that's not good. Like we gotta hustle no matter what.
What
You
was
know?
that? The Magic?
Yeah, against the Magic. Yeah, they
See,
got it.
and I'm a little iffy on the reason we lost, and I want to go back to like what we were talking about earlier,
Yeah.
where you were talking about Deuce not being that playmaker like
Yeah.
Biggie,
hmm
right? Which we know is a fact.
Yeah.
But knowing that we don't have our guy, as a coach, you see them coming back, you don't call a timeout and you just say, let them figure it out. That was what cost us because if you go back and look at plays that Deuce comes out of a timeout, he's very efficient coming out of timeouts. But
hmm
coach didn't call a timeout and let them figure it out on their own, and that cost us. Because
Yeah.
not only was the
mm
Magic in a run, he's young. This is his first time in that situation. He don't know what to do. You as a coach need
Yeah.
to stop. Bring him in. Look, this is what needs to happen this next play and let him do it. I mean, you
mm
can't. I mean, there's many reasons we lost, but if you want to go down to that minute where we lost control of that game, a timeout should have been called as soon as they tied it up, or
Yeah.
when they got to within two. instead of
Yeah.
letting them continue on because you know he's not experienced in that type of atmosphere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had,
So
and, he can't. Oh, I'm sorry, Tita. I'm about to just say it real quick. Anna, you right
yeah,
because we don't got a playmaker like Jalen Brunson or somebody that can control the ball and like control the tempo or whatever we need to control at that point and set things up. It's not gonna work. You're right. That's all I wanted
yeah,
to say, Tita. It's like, we like you said, we need a ball handler, Tita. We need another ball handler.
yeah.
Besides Jalen Brunson. You're right.
So to Anna's point, I'll be having my disagreements with Coach Tommy T. You know what I mean? But uh, it's that, and another thing is, I hate how long he. I understand you want to play your starters large minutes. I just hate how long you leave them out on the court. And most of the times when runs get put on us is because it's like at the end of the first quarter. Julius
Mm-hmm.
Randle and Jalen Brunson been out there the
They
whole
winded.
entire quarter. It's
They
at the end
winded.
of the third quarter where Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson's been out there, or whoever the starter's been out there for a whole 10 minutes straight, 12 minutes. Like, you have
Mm,
to find different ways to rest your guys. Like, I'm not even saying that you have to rest them a whole 3, 4, 5 minutes. Hey, I play y'all a solid 6 minutes in the beginning of the quarter. I get you out for a 2 minute breather, if that. Then I put y'all back in the game. This
Mm-hmm.
whole let them play in whole quarter shit, it bothers me. It gets a lot of runs put on us, and then you call timeout, and then you make substitutions,
hmm
and then we start righting the ship again because now there's fresh legs on the court. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I understand that basketball is a game of runs, but I feel like the run shouldn't come from my guys being tired. You feel me? And
No.
again, to your point about that Mavs game, uh, we we just needed a rebound, bro.
Oh yeah, the Mavs.
And
Facts.
that's something that we're normally good at doing. And I felt like our guys didn't have no more left in the tank. They
Mm-hmm.
just
Yeah.
like, and you got one of our best rebounders on the bench.
Right.
And he's one of our best rebounders and one of our best perimeter defenders. I understand why you had Devo on the court. Devo is a pretty good rebounder for his position, and
Yeah.
he's an offensive threat. But Josh Hart, better defender. It's the end of the game. We need a rebound. We need his defense. Like, he should have been on the court. And I feel like if he was on the court, we'd probably come away with one of those rebounds. But
hmm
again, though I have my disagreements with Coach Tommy T, not going to be the fool to argue with results. Whatever,
Facts.
whatever, whatever stupid shit Coach Tommy T is doing, it's working. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it's working.
they just so sound on defense now. Like they doing it so. I gotta be real. This is the most confident I've been in a Knicks team in a long time. Like they playing with that confidence. Like they really feel like they can beat anybody. They really feel like that. Like on any given night, they could beat anybody. They really can.
And
Like everybody keep
and the
talking that
thing,
Boston nonsense. We could beat Boston. We could beat Boston. I don't care what nobody say. We could beat them. We can't beat Boston, and we're gonna beat them. Watch, we will beat them this year. They're not gonna sweep us this year. I just don't see
uh,
it. I don't see that
uh,
happening.
I agree. I think we could beat anybody. I really do. I just wish.
Yeah.
Well, I wish we had my boy Mitch. Oh
Yeah,
man,
but guess what? He's coming back. He's coming back.
man,
Mitch comes back, it's over.
I hope so. I hope so. But
I'm so
I
ready to see
did.
him and OG on that court together, though. T. I'm like clamoring for that shit right now. I
I
swear I
did.
am.
I
I want to
did.
see
I
it so
did.
bad. Like I know that defense
I,
gonna be crazy when he come
that's
back.
a fact. I
Like they
did
might
have
not
a.
even score 90. They score 90 when he come back.
I did have a follow up point to the Siakam trade,
hmm
which is me looking around, being like, okay, Leon, show me something, buddy. You know what I mean? I got faith in my God, but show me something, because clearly we still
He's up to
have
something, though, T. Time. He up to something.
we.
Something's
I
getting ready to
believe it.
happen. Something's
Clearly
getting
we
ready to happen.
still
He up to something.
clearly we still have a deficiency in
Yeah.
our roster. And if we want to make a major push, we're gonna have to address this deficiency. So I'm hoping I got a short list of people that I would not mind seeing. I don't know how it could get done. I got some suggestions on how maybe it could get done. You feel me? But number one on my list is DeJounte Murray. I know Brooklyn Nets want him. I think he'll fit
He don't fit.
perfectly.
No, I
People
think
keep
he
on
fit better
saying
with us though. Yeah, I think
People
he
keep
would
on
fit a
saying
lot better.
that he can't play the two. I said that's bullshit. He's playing pretty well at the two over there. He's still averaging
Hmm
21 points a game on high efficiency. He's he's
hmm
not the problem over there. Just everybody else on that team can't play no fucking defense. You feel me? Except for him and Clint Capella. The only two that can play defense on that whole entire fucking roster. Everybody else, trash. Another person
hmm
I got on my short list, Malcolm Brogdon. Not to no, actually he's third on my list. Second on my list, even though I know it's highly improbable and won't happen. Highly improbable and won't happen. Mikal Bridges might need to be a three-team trade. It might need to be a three-team trade if we could finagle somebody else to get in this trade
Yo,
and make
Brooklyn
it.
not giving us him.
That's why I said highly improbable. You feel me? But I won't say anything's impossible, but highly improbable, right? But
All right, T-Child, let
definitely,
them have Mikael Bridges. That's all they got right now. And I'm looking
bro.
at this
Listen,
game.
he want to go. Mikel want to be with his friends, man. But
Yeah.
and Malcolm Brogdon is third on my list. A little bit older than everybody else that I just mentioned. He's 30, so it kind of like if you get Malcolm, you kind of saying like, yeah, I'm trying to like win this year or next year. Like
hmm
I'm trying to win this year or next year. So that's what Malcolm Brogdon look like to me. If we could somehow get that Ivory kid away from Detroit, I think that's a possibility. Uh,
hmm
Not sure Ivory on the defensive end, but offensively, that kid is nice. You feel
Listen,
me?
I don't want nothing that's gonna throw off our defense. So if he can't play no
Yeah.
D, let him stay right there in Detroit and keep not playing
I'm not.
D.
I'm
Let
not
him
saying
stay over
yeah.
there.
But
I
it may
like
not
Tyus
be that.
Jones
It may
though.
not
I
be
told y'all
that he
Tyus
can't
Jones.
play D. It may be he's
Yeah.
playing for Detroit. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all just gonna say that too.
when you
It could
can
be that.
play
It
on
could
a
be that
team
too.
like the Knicks and how
Yeah.
defensively sound we are, you're
Yeah.
not gonna have an option but to play
Yeah, because
defense.
Tim's not having it. You playing defense. But Tyus Jones wouldn't be bad neither, y'all. Y'all don't think so? Tyus Jones wouldn't be bad neither. Like he's
Tyus
solid. He
Jones.
don't turn the ball over. He don't turn the ball over, bro. At all.
Tyus Jones. Tyus Jones is like 6'2", 6'1".
Yeah, he's small.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
y'all all right, so
Nah.
you just want a bigger guard then. That's what you're
I
saying.
want
You want somebody a
somebody.
little bigger.
Yeah. Yeah. Pause.
Then
That's
that's
crazy.
Jonte
Uh.
Murray then.
He's 6'1".
Yeah. Yeah. I want somebody 6'3" ish. You know what I mean? 6'4" ish. Because
hmm
we already got undersized Jalen Brunson. We already got undersized Deuce McBride. Don't want to bring another undersized guy to the equation.
hmm
Somebody that's probably gonna have to switch between playing point guard and two.
Yeah.
And yeah, I
Oh
don't want
shit.
another
12 o'clock.
undersized guy. Now I'm not saying
Mm.
Tyus Jones is trash. I'm just saying I don't think he's gonna fit what Tibbs want him to
Yeah.
do.
No, I got you.
You know
I
what I mean?
got you.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense.
Uh
That makes sense. I was just throwing it at you because I was like watching him one day and I'm like, yo, this dude really can handle the ball, man. He don't turn the ball over. Like he's
now
solid. He don't turn the ball over. He can shoot. When he
now
shoot the open three. Yeah.
you right. You right. It's just I'm like I need somebody like Jalen Ivory. I think he's not that tall. I think he's like 6'3", 6'2". Uh, but he's better than Tyus Jones. He's younger.
Yeah. He definitely
He's
is.
younger.
Yeah. He got a lot. Yeah, he got a lot more upside than him.
Yeah.
That
How
other
tall
kid
that?
want to be back.
Jaden Ivey 6'4".
See,
I'm gonna throw. Hold up.
that's
Uh,
that's kind of where I want him to be, and he can handle the ball. He can break down defense. You know what I mean? Like that's solid. Like
I got
I
maybe
wouldn't
a
even
sleeper you could use right now too. I got one.
who
That kid over there and that kid over there with the Clippers, the one that used to kill us with Denver, yo. Like he's good, bro. He can handle the ball and all that too. He big. What's it,
who
Bones? Bones. Yo,
Bones
Bones ain't no
Highland.
joke, bro. Yeah,
Oh,
I think he
Bones
being wasted
Highland.
over there right now. They're not even playing him over there.
Yeah,
When he was playing with
yeah.
Denver, like he gets busy, bro. He does. Like, and he can handle the ball and everything. Like he's like an energizer too, bro. Like he come off that bench.
He's just like quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
That's
mean,
what I'm
he's
him.
saying.
still he's
Like
small too. He's 6'2".
Yeah,
he's 6'2". I
he
thought he was a little bigger than that. He looked bigger than that though.
because
He
he's
looked a little
skinny.
bigger than that. I thought he's about yeah, it could be
Cause
that.
he only
I thought he was about
169 pounds.
Yeah,
oh well. What but how old is he? What is he like 22, 23? He's still young as hell though, ain't he?
Yeah, he's 23.
Yeah,
yeah.
he's still young as hell. Like he's real young, man.
He's of
he
that.
can
He yeah, like him, Maxie, and Quickly are like carbon copies of each other. It's freaking
Facts.
hilarious.
hmm Yeah,
Facts.
it
Uh,
is crazy.
I mean, I think our front office can get something. I mean, there's a lot of young talent in the position that we need that are just
hmm
wasting away on teams. So,
Oh shit,
yeah,
12:05.
I mean, I feel like
Yeah.
you can. I think. I mean, I don't know who they will go after, but I mean, you could hoodwink a team like Detroit. They ain't got nothing
uh,
to lose.
yeah. That's a fact.
Yeah. I
That's a
mean,
fact.
you might just could finagle something from them right now. You know, they
Right.
vulnerable right now. They real vulnerable right now. So you
That's a fact.
we might could just finagle something with them, man. We might just, you know,
Yeah.
might be they feeling that the loss, you know, Leon might call them like, hey, you know, might throw one first round pick for Ivy. What's up? Like say something like that. Second round pick for Ivy. They might just be like, you know what, just give us two more. We'll give them to you.
Nah.
They
You
might
definitely
just
probably
they might.
you definitely gonna have
I'm
to
just saying.
probably give up one or maybe two of those protected first.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, you definitely gonna have to do that. But
Yeah.
that's a good pickup. You know, but he's not a ball a guy that can handle the rock. But I wouldn't even be mind if we somehow snag Caruso from Chicago.
Yeah, Caruso's good. Caruso's good.
Yeah,
He is.
yeah, because
He another
Chicago.
Josh Hart
Yeah,
with
facts.
a better shot at
Yeah,
times.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But that's why it won't happen because we have Josh Hart. You know what I mean? But I
Hmm.
Yeah.
wouldn't be mad though. But yeah, I can't really. I don't know. There's other people, but excuse me. Um,
Yeah, I got
what
ready to
you gonna
take it
call
down
it?
myself.
Facts.
Yeah, but he
Fact. What's that
yeah,
curly
but
head kid from the Warriors, man? He always wearing the
oh
hockey
yeah, he
freaking
good.
punch.
I forgot his name. Damn, I call him Curly
Yeah,
Sue. 'Cause he look like Curly Sue. I'm like, look, Curly Sue looking dude running out of court.
yeah, yeah.
I said, let me
He's tough.
find out. Yeah, he
He's
is.
tough.
He is. He's good. He plays
Uh,
defense, all that. And he big too.
yeah,
He got size on him too. He got some size
Kam-
on him too.
Kaminga is tough. That
Kaminga
Matty
is tough.
Paul.
Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah,
but I don't,
Kaminga is
I don't see the Warriors giving up Kaminga, especially
mm-mm.
for what we
Nah.
trying to offer. Like we ain't really giving no players. It's mostly draft picks. They not rebuilding, so I don't think we got really much that we could. Like I think we could probably finagle that kid away because I don't think he's looked at as high as Kaminga is. But we could probably
Mm-hmm.
finagle him away. But that Kaminga is crazy. We not
Nah.
gonna get
Kaminga
Kaminga,
gonna be a
bro.
problem. He
I
gonna be
mean,
a
it
problem,
all
bro.
depends
He
on
gonna be a
what the
problem.
Warriors are trying to do. Because I did read something or hear something that
Mm-hmm.
they were going to go into rebuild mode, and everybody basically is up
Oh
for
well,
trade except Curry. I
yeah,
think
yeah,
it was something on ESPN.
yeah.
Yeah.
Curry
Yeah,
going.
like they ready to have a fire sale. You right. I heard they
Right.
ready to have a fire sale. Yep.
Curry, excuse me, Curry going to retire a Warrior, and if that's the case, then maybe we could finagle Kaminga. That'll be great. That'll be
Hmm.
great because he can go manufacture his own shot. You feel me? He can
Mm-hmm.
break down defenses. That's what's up.
And
But
he plays defense. He plays
yeah,
defense too. He plays deep. I watched
that's
him
all
play
the
the other
facts.
day. He's rough. He's rough out
Yeah,
there, man. He definitely
yeah,
fit our mold. He'll definitely fit the mold quick.
yeah,
You know,
these are the facts. But
like
yeah, I'm about to bring it down.
yeah, me too.
Pause.
I ain't realize it's like 12. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm yawning and shit.
You know, Anna got like an hour behind us, T-Top. You know what I'm saying? So she good. She like an hour behind us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So we're 12 for us. It's 11 for her. So
Facts.
yeah.
they got us by an hour
Uh,
behind
so
us. So
so
definitely, man. I'm
before
glad I pulled up with y'all today, though, man. I've been trying to
man,
catch y'all, but I be sleep, so I be always sleep and stuff.
yeah,
But I guess
yeah.
I've been well rested. I was able to stay up today or whatever. So
Appreciate you for pulling up. But
no
before we
doubt,
get out
man.
of
No
here,
doubt. Hmm.
Facts.
as per usual, you know,
Tomorrow, back to
tomorrow
back.
we play the Wizards.
Facts.
You gonna do a
So
pregame?
we gotta, yeah, talk about it because we already know.
Should we even
We
talk about this game? I mean,
It's a dubby dub. You know what I mean?
A
But
big
exactly. We
dub.
already know it is. Like, y'all already know it is. Yeah. I mean, come on. Y'all already know what it is, man.
uh,
Like, do we even gotta have a pregame? Why even have a postgame?
very
Like,
brief one. Very brief one. Obviously we win by a lot. Um,
yeah, we should.
obviously we win by a lot. Again, only people you really got to worry about on that team, only person really is Kuzma.
Yeah.
Jordan Poole is showing that he's absolute dirt.
Trash.
Uh, absolute dirt. So you ain't really got to worry too much
Yeah,
about him.
Kuzma. Yeah, don't use them on your parlays. He'll kill you.
We go we
Do
go we
not.
go we gonna throw it out there right now. Randy going the fuck off tomorrow. Cause
Yeah.
Avia, we about to make you eat your words, bro.
Oh
What he
wow,
say?
I
Oh, what he say?
I forgot. Yeah. Oh yeah,
He said
Avia. Oh
Randall
yeah.
ain't hard to defend.
Yeah. He said no. So they asked him. They said, "Is Julie? What makes Julius Randle tough to cover?" He said, "I wouldn't say that he's tough to cover. He's not really tough to cover. He's strong and he gets to his spots." And I was like, "Yo, bro, he just gave you 39, boy. What you mean
39.
he not?
Easy 39.
What you mean he not tough to cover? That's what defense is. Like that's why you
Right.
here to play defense. You here to stop me from getting to my spot. And if
I
you
didn't know he
can't
could
stop
talk
me,
English.
and and,
I
and
didn't
if
even
you
know he
can't
could talk English.
and if you
Honestly.
and if you can't stop me to get to from getting to my spot, that means I'm tough to cover.
Right.
That
Yeah.
that's the part of the game. So yeah,
I was
Julius
just
Randle,
Giving the business.
yeah, like I
Julius
thought that that's what it's
oh
about. If you get to your
Kuzma Kuzma said pretty much the same shit. He not tough to
yeah,
cover. He just get to his spots. He's strong. So now Julius is probably gonna go for 50. He gonna go. He gonna give y'all a calm 40. I got 39. Now I want 40 to show y'all I'm. Yo, I did the average of. I think Julius Randle played Avia in 10 games. He's averaging 26 and 10 against Avia. What are
Facts.
you talking about? That
And that,
sounds like that.
and Kuzma just super salty. I mean, you with the Wizards, he with the Knicks.
Yo, I said this when after BJ. I said this after
mm,
they said the comment the next show that we were available. I said, yo,
yeah,
I know why Kuz was salty. Y'all were both Lakers together. Y'all was both pups together on the same team.
mm,
Now you went and got your own team, and Julius went and got his own team. And Julius's team is way better than yours. You probably thought when Julius Randle came over to LA, he was like, I'm better than him. I'm way better than him. I'm way better than him. Now you talking about Julius Randle, two-time All-Star,
mm,
two-time All NBA.
About to be 3.
Look,
yeah. The way he
look,
playing
Cal
now, like
Kuzma. Cal Kuzma ain't got none of that.
Facts.
nope.
MIP, Julius Randle, Cal Kuzma ain't got none of that. So I know why you salty, good brother. I understand Cal Kuzma. But hate
Mm.
ain't gonna make you a better basketball player. It's not gonna do it.
Facts.
Not gonna
You
do
know
it.
what? The hell with Kyle Kuzma, man. Like, man, nobody like losing him on parlay no more. Nobody's sure. We don't know who we gonna get. What Kuzma we gonna get today? Are we gonna get the good
Definitely.
one? Or we gonna get the bad one? Or we gonna get the one that might do something a little bit in the media? We don't know who we getting. So you know what? Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself.
Yo,
Don't ever do it to yourself with that dude.
I haven't put Kyle Kuzma on my parlay in like 2 years, man. I'm good.
Man, we ain't neither. I ain't put a ball
I'm
by
good.
no boy neither. Even Frizzy.
Yeah,
Frizzy was like this the other day. Cause I did it by accident. I actually hit the I was like, yo, I said, oh my God. My thing was coming out good. I said, yo, Frizzy, I said I messed up. I said I've
yeah,
been
bro.
mushed. I said I've been
Right.
mushed. Yo, he's a mush. Don't put him on his thing. He's a mush. I'm telling you.
Bro, Kyle Kuzma's bad business.
Like the Bronx
But yo,
town. He's a mush, yo. I'm telling you. Don't do it.
we
I'm telling you.
we win
He's
by a
bad
lot
luck. Yeah, we
tomorrow.
will.
We win
Definitely.
by a lot. We were supposed to win by a lot today, but we won by a decent amount. We didn't win by a lot. I wouldn't call that a lot, but
We held them. They didn't even score 100. We did very
yeah,
well.
yeah.
we,
They
we
they
didn't.
they trash though. They trash
Yeah.
though. So and so is the Wizards. Let's make it two in a
The
row.
Wizards more trash.
Let's keep on climbing these standings. You feel me?
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be out. Just the FYI to everybody that watch, I'm gonna be at work for
All right.
the next two games. I'm not gonna be
Mm,
around. Probably won't be
all right.
around for next Tuesday game neither. Wow, it's
We'll hold
looking
it
bad.
down for you.
For the next week, it's gonna look rough for me. The next week
Oh,
of games is gonna look rough for me. But appreciate everybody that pulled up. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube, hit the
don't worry.
like
We'll hold
button
it down
for
for
us,
you, brother. Got your
and
back.
share
We'll
it.
hold it down for you. All right. Got you.
Appreciate y'all sharing.
No
It's
doubt.
always caring. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
we see y'all next time, you heard?
Peace.